I've been working on some soul searching, trying to understand my journey here and what it all means. And from a young child, I remember my pre-birth experience. I remember being in my parents' home, up on the ceiling, up in the corner of the front room. And I would hover there and watch them. When I was about 4 years old, I'm going to start painting. So anyway, I've been seeing what's inside of me, and there's been just so much heavy in my life for about 50 years. I've been in survival mode, and I'm sure, everybody can relate to that. I've always known that there's going to be a better thing happening, but I've always just lived in survival. I'm understanding why now, or I think I understand why now. I don't think I would be as happy as I am today if I wouldn't have gone through all that. So many people say that, and if you don't feel joy, if you don't have the contrast. So unfortunately. Anyway, when I was 4 years old, I told my brother. I asked him why, in a 4-year-old, conversation, why we moved from our other house. And he said, "This is the only house that you've ever lived in." I found these paints at the thrift store. I love. Oh, that's gone, but I love getting paint from wherever. I don't really know what I'm doing with this right now, but I decided to make some stuff. This is like paper mache and glue and wall compound. I just started throwing a bunch of shit in there and see what comes out. And this is just what happened. I started on this canvas about 3 years ago, and this was flat. And my inspiration is from Steve Otis. Steve Otis is the most amazing artist in my mind. I mean, there's so many of my favorites, but Steve Otis really shows really